When I see the range of people that you train, I think that's always something that stands out for me, because you mentioned like the youth, male and female, right? You mentioned probably 15 different use cases, from like diabetics to pregnant women to military veterans to amputees. Like, what is, like, one of the things they teach in business, fitness, whatever, I don't know who's teaching this stuff, but like, is like, pick your avatar, like who's your go, like, train basically an army of people that are exactly the same. And you seem to not have a single client. Like, when I watch you train your clients online, you don't have anyone that looks even remotely similar to another person that you train. It is the strangest thing to see. Even in person, like when I was doing in person, like, slowly started to gravitate to like the same person, whether or not I was deliberate or not. What is that?
It's the engineering me, like dead for
Talk
real.
about it. Talk about it. What does that mean?
I get bored so fucking easy, bro. Like real shit. Like I need something challenging. That's why, like real shit, I really don't like doing general population. I had to create a spin on general population. That's why I led so much with the education component. I was in this bitch making motherfucking videos when motherfuckers still just up here posting pictures and shit. They not really wanting to sit down and educate. I knew that's what was gonna make me stand out. That's why people come to me, because you don't come to me for a session. You come to me for education. You get where I'm coming from? You are paying me for years of knowledge that I have to take and put it into 45 minutes to an hour. You're paying me for my ability to be able to take all of that and fit it into that time frame and express it in a way that it resonates with you. That's what you're paying me for. That's a uniquity. A lot of motherfuckers, they can't go in and crack a joke and be informative and be educated all in the same sentence. You have motherfuckers who they just are able to tell that joke. They got to be corny first, and then they got to switch modes, and then they got to talk, and then they got to switch mode, and so on and so forth. I love the challenge. I'm with the challenge, baby. I want the most fucked up person to come through my door. And I want to be able to take that fucked up person, and I'm going to ask you what you want to do. Fuck what them doctors said, like goddamn all that. What do you want to do? What's some shit that you want to do that you think that you'll never be able to do? And they'll tell me. And I'll be like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. I just had my client this morning. We haven't deadlifted in over 3 years. Have not at all. The last time he deadlifted with me, he hit 315 for once. He done had about 5-6 surgeries between now and then. He just told me, he was like, hey, Smooth, I think I'm good. The end of October, I'm about to go ahead and cut ties. I think I got it. I said, okay, for sure. I said, well, let's bounce back to that deadlift, man. And then he started laughing. He was like, we gonna get back to it? I said, yeah. I said, we gonna deadlift. I said, you know why? He said, why? I said, because we motherfucking can. Just because we can. Why the fuck not? Let's go do it. So this morning, I was like, all right, bet. Let's go. 135, 2 sets of 10. Woo. 225, 2 sets of 10. Woo. Hit that 275. Give me 2. How you feel? You feel Gucci? You want to go up? All right, let's go up. 315, 5. Hey, you want to stop right here? You want 365? It's up to you, big dog. He was like, you know what, coach? I'll do anything you tell me. I was like, well, hey, man, tap that motherfucker. I said, just give me 1. He gave me 2. We ain't did this shit in 3. It's something about smooth fitness where it don't take me to do plenty to where for some reason we getting stronger on these exercises that we ain't touched in forever. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a maniac. It's a method to the madness in this bitch. You get what I'm saying? That's what I love. That's what makes me being able to have that challenge to really push myself. You know what I'm saying? That's how I spin the gen pop to where I can at least enjoy it, because their goals are built aesthetically. Well, what happened when you look how you want to look? That bitch gonna stop. That's why everybody who is gen pop for me, I treat them as athletes. Hey, you better find a goddamn competition to get into. Matter of fact, fuck it, I'll do it with you. Very first thing they say, oh, well, I don't want to embarrass you. I don't give a fuck about them motherfuckers, because I'm stronger than most of them anyway. If you not outlifting me, if you not smarter than me, if you ain't faster than me, I ain't hearing shit that you gotta say. This me and you. I don't give a fuck if we're the last ones to come through. I want to have fun with you. You are my client. You are my athlete. It's the wound to the tomb. It's hell or jail. You know what I'm saying? So just the thrill of being able to have to problem solve, bro. That's something that motherfuckers really don't do no more. And I love that shit. Being able to just sit there and look at somebody's movement and say, why do you move like that? So like when I see people, I don't even just initially see a person. You feel me? I see a skeleton. Then I see the skeleton with the ligaments and the tendons. Then I see that skeleton with the ligaments and the tendons, then the muscle. And then with the nerves, then the blood vessel. I'm piecing this shit together because I'm literally problem solving. You're not supposed to be with me forever. You need to leave from me. I tell people, I want you to be with me the shortest fucking time that we possibly can while you learn the most that you possibly can. So that means that I have to problem solve my ass off to be able to get you to that point. Because you represent me when you don't come no more. And you better not embarrass me. I'll whoop your ass.
With where you're at in coaching now, you must get other coaches that reach out, right? Like, what is the advice that you most often find yourself giving to coaches who just want to have, you just want to have like the energy that you have about the thing that they do? Like, what is you find yourself like, what are what's the problems that you see the most often in the coaching space right now? And what is your, like your go-to solutions that you find yourself like, yo, bro, like you're focusing on the wrong thing. You got to get with this. You're going about this all wrong. Like, how do you approach that conversation?
It's a couple of things, but one thing that I tell them is stay true to yourself. Know who you are. Be able to look in the mirror and say, I love me. Be able to say, I am beautiful. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. And be able to say, I am the best. Because you're not going to be the best if you're not telling yourself that you are the best. You got to speak all that shit into existence. And you say that shit every day in the mirror. When I wake up, I say that. When I lay down, I say that. Be thankful for the opportunity that you have to even help people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big ass responsibility. And I be telling these cats, I'm like, bro, I commend any person who comes to me, and you should too, because for a motherfucker to come to you and say, I do not know, that is the strongest fucking phrase that you can say. I don't know. And I'm literally taking my life and I'm placing it in your hands. That's a big fucking deal, bro. And that should let you know how special of a coach or a trainer, whatever the fuck you call yourself, that should let you know how special you are. On some G shit. You know what I'm saying? We talk about that, and I tell them, fuck a trend. Ain't no trends. I tell them, I said, you came to me for a reason, asking me for advice. If you look at my page, I literally go the opposite way from what's trending. I talk about what I know that people need to know, not what everybody else talks. I'm not no goddamn parakeet. Because everybody be saying the same shit. There's only so many different ways you can say it. And even if I address a topic that is common, I find something to address the other individuals or not. And that's what makes me stand out. Find what's going to make you stand out. Don't be like everybody else because you're categorizing yourself. You're putting yourself on a list with somebody. And if you want to carry yourself in any type of way similar to how I do, then fuck a list. Because I'm the one. Ain't no 2 or 3. Goddamn, it's one. And that's it. So, and study, bro. You know what I'm saying? I tell them, like, when I was in undergrad, dog, like, I lifted with my professors. I went to lunch with my professors. I really kicked it with my professors. Like Dr. Andrews from Jacksonville State University in Alabama, my exercise physiologist and biomechanics professor, we kick shit like for real. You know what I'm saying? Like I stayed up. I taught myself how to go ahead and research and how to read case studies and different meta-analysis of virtual set, like all that. I just look them hoes up. And I just be like, I bring it to my professor. I be like, hey, woo, this, that, the third. He be like, you on to the right track, but look at it like this right here. I be like, I bet, I'll come back. And I'll come back later that day, or I'll come back the next day, and I'll break that shit down. He be like, boom, there you go. So I put myself in situations where I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And like even what I did coming down there to, you know what I'm saying, to Florida, when you and Pat, when y'all was doing the biomechanics seminar, I came down there, one, because I fucked with you. I wanted to meet you in person. I wanted to meet Pat. But then two, if I'm the smartest person in the room, every time I get in the room, that means I ain't pushing myself.